This is Leslie.
Hi.
She's organized this whole little adventure.
With my friend Denise's help, of course.
Today we are going on an adventure. What I've done is I've emailed or texted all the girlfriends that I haven't seen for 2 or 3 years for whatever reason, health reason, many reasons. And today we're seeing them all. We're on a route. I'm not allowed to get out of the car. I got to stay in the car because my legs aren't working very well. And we're on a limited time. It's like hello, hug, 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 chat, 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 bye, see you later. Hi, I'm Denise. This is Travels in My Chair. Welcome today. Today we're going to talk about friendships. A lot of you have friendships that go back many, many years, especially if you're in your 70s like me. I have friendships that go back 40 years. But COVID, well, what can I say about COVID? A lot of those friendships took a back seat because we couldn't see them in person. And then it just got easier to stay at home and not socialize. I haven't bought new lipstick for a couple of years, so it's probably time. I want to introduce you to my friends today because I think it's really important to maintain our friendships. And it's work, you guys. A good friendship is really very much like a marriage. To make it a good marriage, you have to work hard. And to make it a good friendship, you have to work harder. Sometimes it's hard sometimes to do the initiative. Like for me, I've always been the organizer in my group of friends. And sometimes our girl dinners would be 13 of us. We would do trips every year. We would go, whether it be San Francisco or just a few hours away from our home. It didn't matter. And we'd organize. And the organizing was often left up to me because I was in a wheelchair most of the time and we needed accessible places. And that job I took on quite readily. It meant I could be with my friends. It was fine. But then COVID came and we didn't see each other. And I got, I'll admit it, lazy. And I was also doing a lot of whining about not seeing my friends. I would whine about nobody phoning me, nobody coming over, nobody checking on me to see how I was. But guess what? I wasn't doing that either. I wasn't phoning my friends to see how they were, and I wasn't making an effort. Now, I have to admit that getting out to visit my friends is also very difficult because I've got to rely on Alan to do the driving. Only 2 of them have accessible houses. The rest of them don't have accessible houses. Normally, it would be me inviting them over here, and they weren't coming over. Very dejected. I was feeling depressed about it. I thought, what have I done wrong? Don't they love me anymore? That all ended a couple of weeks ago. So I will introduce you to my friends, a few of them. Some camera shy, but surprisingly, some were able to share their sadnesses and their joys, and we played Remember When, which is always fun, and I hope you enjoy them. You are beautiful.
Yes,
you know you are. Let's see if we can do a...
Oh, sure. Now stay where you're sitting.
Okay, so if you hit the red button,
every day.
it's on, that takes it to video.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm
rather
who
than
I
just a
am.
picture.
That's exactly the beauty of it all. No, you're no one else, Leslie.
I'm not hiding these days behind.
No, don't cry.
I know.
I can't. I am.
No.
I know.
Okay,
One
here,
minute.
Les.
I know.
You can hold the
Because
phone.
it's always, I'm always busy. I mean, I don't do anything for myself. That's what I'm trying to say.
Then do stuff for yourself
gotta
is
start.
what I'm trying to say. Because I want to see more of you.
I do too.
Okay, now let Leslie.
Okay, so what do you guys want to say about each other and about
I love
today?
you,
I love
honey.
you, too.
Love you.
I miss that we don't get to see each other very often.
I miss when we used to go in our parade.
And
with
yeah, and go for walks, and oh my God.
someone asked us if we were a parade, remember?
Yeah, I know. And remember when we had all the Olympics, the
Yes.
Olympic mittens?
Oh, yeah. I still have mine.
Mary Janet, here, take a pair of mittens.
Oh, so funny.
I know. Well, it's too funny.
Well, you guys look terrific. There you
Thank
go.
I think we do too, my dear. I think we do too. This is my friend Inga, and we haven't seen each other for over 3 years. And
we work so well together.
Oh, yeah. Man, when we raise money for an exercise machine for people in wheelchairs, you need money raised, this is the girl you talk to. Right there, man. She can squeeze money out of anybody. I'm not kidding. Okay, this is my friend Mary. Now, we met in 1980. Yes, I think 79 or 1980. We had a little place called Truffles, which was a little bistro, and we made our own chocolates, and we sold ice cream and learned how to make cappuccinos together before anybody was making cappuccinos. And this is what used to happen. Mary is a perfectionist when she's cooking. Yes, Mary, you are.
No.
Mary's a perfectionist when she's cooking. And so she'd be making the soup in our big pot. We had these 2 huge pots and this little tiny stove. And I'd go behind her while she wasn't looking, and I'd put seasoning in the soup. And a friend of mine said, wow, that soup is so good. Mary had no idea I was seasoning her soup.
And what was the secret ingredient, Denise? Ketchup?
Ketchup. Oh, yeah. I used to, when we do our beef soup, I used to go with the bottle of Heinz ketchup and squirt a big glob of it in the thing. And salt and pepper. You know, of course, more salt, more pepper. Right, Mary? You need more salt, more pepper.
Well, you know how I feel about sodium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, we haven't seen each other since 2019, and we're having a car visit, as with all my friends today, and we love each other, and we're going to hopefully see each other more.
I hope so, Denise.
This is Kim,
That's right.
who used to try and teach me art.
Did my best.
When I would shut up, he did his best.
Yeah.
Haven't seen him since COVID.
That's right.
And his wife, Carol.
Hi.
And I haven't seen her since COVID. And we are doing our little talky talk. So I'll talk to you later. Now this is my friend Janice. And the first time I met her was when she came to see my teddy bear when I had a store called the Landing General Store back in 1980. 80 or 81.
Yes.
We've known each other that
Yes.
long. We've been the best of the friends. And here we are doing another drive-by. We're almost over our day, and I love my friend Janice. Yeah. It's getting dark out now. This is our last visit, my friend Juanita. This is my friend Juanita. We have known each other for, oh boy, many, many, many years.
Yeah, I can't even
When we had truffles, oh my God, I just had a thought. Remember when you were going to an office party with Ken? And I said, oh, and you came in with heels, and
Yes.
I said, oh, you're wearing your come blank me shoes.
That's right. They were purple heels. I do remember that.
In the old
And then
days.
you said, you don't have to wear them, honey. You just need to put them on the end of the bed. Yes.
Oh, yeah, see? And I love my Juanita.
Aw, I love you too.
I want to show you a picture that my 7-year-old granddaughter made. It was a card for her granddad's birthday. Now, note he has blue jeans on and a blue shirt. You can see the ears on Roxie sticking right out from the top of her head. And she's on a leash, and I think that's a rainbow behind her. But what I want you to note is we both have lots of hair, big smiles, we're holding hands, and she's the 3rd grandchild only that's ever drawn me in a wheelchair. Touching, isn't it lovely? Love this picture. I'm going to get it framed. Just wanted to share it with you guys. Roxie. She had her birthday on the 4th of January. She's a year old now. Look at how she's turned her face away. She doesn't want to be shown on camera like a lot of my girlfriends. Hey, Rox. Rox. There you go. There's my girl. Now, also the same day that I was going around with my friends, it was my little dog Roxie's first birthday. And of course she got to go to the pet store and pick out all the fun stuff she wanted. January 4th, Roxie turned 1. Oh, my goodness. I'll try to show you a video. You know, I swear to God, as soon as this camera clicks on, she hears it, and that's it. I can't get a picture of her. And it's not like I'm able to chase after her, get on the floor and get good shots of her. All the shots I take of her, like my eye level, and I'll do my best, and hopefully you'll enjoy them. So here we are on New Year's Day, and Roxie's sitting at her place at the table.
Are we having dessert?
Yeah.
And her father. He's feeding her. Oh my God. And she ate all her dinner because she's being fed at the table, which is so disgusting. These are Roxie's toys. Some she got for Christmas. This is Roxie. Now Roxie is, that's what she does. She's either yawning, licking, sleeping, chasing toys, begging for treats, bringing me toys because she feels that I need to be playing with toys. I know. Oh, my baby girl. Sure, here's a baby girl. Aren't you, huh? Hello, this baby girl. You were out in the mud or something. You're all wet, weren't you? Were you in the mud? You're all wet. You scruffy little thing. Okay. Now today, in continuation of my getting back together with girlfriends, these are Alan's world famous butter tarts. Sorry girls, he will not share the recipe. Now we got red pepper jelly and crackers, and goat cheese with cranberries, and cheddar with figs, and either a brie or a camembert, I can't remember. And then we have brownies. Let me tell you about these friendships, how dear they are to me. They go back to 1979, 1980 for most of them. We've gone through childbirth, deaths, divorces, loss of our children, some of them, ups and downs, health problems, you name it. And through all of that, the girls always knew that when we got together, so example, if we were having dinner here, it was a safe place so that whatever they talked about, because let's face it, we are gossipers mostly, and having us all together, we couldn't gossip about each other because we're all sitting together, and we would share some of the most intimate parts of our lives. It was quite an incredible thing that we went through, and we really, if you think about it, we grew up together. We were, in our 30s or whatever when we first met. Now, the end of the day, 5:30, we're coming home. Both Leslie and I are exhausted. It's been a really, really emotionally exhausting day. We've had a lot of tears, and we've had a lot of laughter. And here's what I discovered, and Leslie too. Here I was, sitting in my house, in my wheelchair, not able to get out on my own, whining because I'm in pain, or the cancer's bugging me, or my MS is hurting my leg, or my diabetes is acting up, whatever. But at the end of that day, after visiting those 7 girls, what I discovered, they were having their issues, and some of their issues made mine look like nothing. Illness of spouses, illness within themselves, health issues, depression. Every single one of them was so thrilled to see me. It just made me want to cry just for that reason. They weren't coming over because they didn't want to see me, you guys. They weren't coming over because they couldn't come over. They couldn't come over because they were dealing with unsurmountable problems of their own, sadness. And it's up to me, as their friend, to make an effort to see them. I don't know how I'm going to do it, and I'm open to suggestions because they have to come here. I can't go there. Unless we do the same thing and do short little visits in the car, which, you know, it's okay to do that once or twice, but really, it'd be nice to have a cup of tea and a scone or something with them. So this is a message I want you to take from this video. Don't judge a book by its cover. If you think that you're lonely, and if you think that nobody's caring for you, you might be totally wrong about that. And really, it's just a matter of the fact that they can't come and see you. Your friends can't. And it's up to you to make the phone call. If you can't see them in person, to at least talk to them. I wasn't even doing that. And shame on me. I know better. Shame on me. So thank you for joining me as I went to see my girlfriends. It was a very important day for me. I learned so much about them, and I learned so much about myself. Emotionally, it shattered me in so many ways. They're awesome girls. I mean, you go back 40 years, you know a lot about each other, you know? A lot. Some good, some not so good. Some of our secrets are pretty juicy. Anyway, enough of that. I will not divulge. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Just had a call from the oncologist. More tests in my life. But hey, I won't bore you with that today. Have a good couple of weeks. Love you all. Please subscribe, you know, share, like, whatever you want to do. It all helps. But even if you don't, I love you anyway. Bye now.